Preparing for some eventualities in case they arise needs a lot of common sense and quick thinking on your feet. Damage control when a slip occurs or when the situation is hostile can be a serious break in the overall process. Energies get diverted from the main objective of cracking the interview and get distracted towards trying to justify self or the situation. What to say if you don't know the answer? Well, there isn't much that'll convince the interviewer if you don't know the answer. So, be truthful and say, "I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to this question." It is okay not to know the answer. You can appear keen to know the answer from your interviewer. Please do not justify why you don't know a particular answer. And finally, absolutely do not fall for the bait if the interviewer says, "This is fairly simple, you should know about it." How to handle a non-friendly interviewer? An unfriendly interviewer is definitely not a strict one. He or she may be just acting on the brief that they have received. Nonetheless, greet and smile. Keep your answers to factual information. Don't answer in a lengthy way. Ask if he or she would like more details. What are some questions that you can choose not to answer? Any question that makes you uncomfortable and hurts your dignity can be passed on, and you can politely say, "I think the present context, I will choose not to answer this question." Some questions that you can choose to pass are questions about religion, about sex, gender identity, or sexual orientation, your pregnancy status, disabilities, and marital status are some more topics that you can choose to pass. What if an interviewer points out an inaccuracy in the resume? It's a good idea to have different versions of your resume for each position that you apply for, or at least a couple of versions for different types of jobs, especially if you're applying for jobs that tap into diverse types of skills and experiences. If you realize before you reach the interview that there are some errors in the resume, just smile and say, "I brought you a hard copy of my most up-to-date resume." Grammatical errors, typos, and slang are an absolute no. Best is checking your resume with good friends who will read it with a fresh pair of eyes. If still a resume with mistakes escapes, just apologize and accept the typos. Explain your milestones convincingly. First, you need to be convinced and confident of the gap that exists in your resume. You do not need to defend the gap. You must have a strong reason for the gap. So think about this gap very carefully and have a convincing answer. Bring forward that you did not waste your time during this gap. Explain how you use this opportunity to think, plan, and develop skills. Nothing can stand in your way if you have prepared well. All the best.